Hey guys, we're doing a review on the Peavey sp4 dual 15s. The reason I'm doing the reviews because I was looking online, I couldn't find anything that shows a review for what I was trying to do, live sound. So that's the reason we're doing this. Before I show you the sp4, this is the Peavey dual 15. Is what I was using before. As you can see, it's 4 of them right there. And those, they don't need a lot of tuning. Like, you put it up and they kind of set. I mean, you cannot screw it up with these speakers. They made for you not really to screw it up. They tune. I mean, I could never EQ these speakers out in a best sound. I mean, I could make it better or just better, but you cannot really screw up these Peaveys the way they sound. They designed to sound great. The only problem with them is they don't have a lot of highs. So I bought the Peavey sp4s right here, and remember that this is the one that I've been having for the last probably 6-7 years. It's quite a few years, maybe more than that. I've been having these, and I love them. You know, they help me through a lot, and this is the kind of speaker you cannot blow the horn. They have a guard system. It protects the horn, not like the JBLs. These JBL, for example, monitors, I have to buy horns like every week. This right here, I maybe bought a horn every 5 years, every 4 years. I have not to buy many horns. So anyways, the reason I mentioned these speakers over here is because when I bought the sp4, I was looking for something that can throw the highs at least 200 feet from the stage. 200 feet, so I don't have to put extra speakers in the back to compensate for the lack of highs. And so I got these over here. And I also have the subwoofers from Peavey, which is the, what is it? These are the FHBX. These are rated for 1,600 RMS. So I have 4 of those, and then I have 4 of these, the sp4, which are rated for 2,000 watt RMS. Now, I'm only putting about 1,000 watt on the tops, and I'm only putting about 2,800 on the bottoms. Bridge for 2 of them. So basically I'm using 2 of these Samsung for the 4 subwoofer, the 2800s, and I'm using another 2 2800 for the taps, and then the other ones are used for monitors and stuff like that, something else. So now what I did was I went and purchased these speakers, and when I first got it, I got very wary. The reason for that is because the high on these speakers right here are very, very powerful. So in order for me to control it, I have to keep my highs around here. Probably, I don't know, a little bit down. And the bass, to get some bass, I have to put it like around here. But I like a lot of bass, so I don't know if, you know. So when before I do that, if I keep my EQ, for example, flat, in my graphic EQ, if I keep it here also flat, what it does is the horn will distort. It will sound distorted. So I have to bring the highs down over here in order to compensate and have no distortion. And over here I have to do the same thing and have no distortion. The speakers, like I said, when I test with a volume meter, the decibels, I was getting 125 decibels out of the speakers at like within 2 meters, probably 3 or 4 feet from the speakers. So very loud. The only problem that I have with it, like I said, is the tuning for the EQ. If I leave everything flat, I'm gonna show you right now. If I leave everything flat, sorry, I'm doing this twice. If I leave everything flat, I'm gonna play a popular song that everybody knows how it sounds like. Let's say I leave everything on the flat position, and I go to let's play this guy. Let's play this guy. We'll bring the volume up over here. You can see it's just two highs. The highs are way too loud, so I'll bring it down over here to kind of match my old speakers, and I'm bringing it down over here to kind of match my old speakers, like I said. And so basically, if you, after doing a little bit of tuning on the speakers, I believe they sound great. And the bass, you can have, right now the way I'm running it is right now I put full sound, but because I'm not using the subwoofers right now, so but normally I run it here about 95, and so only sending anything above 95 is what I'm sending to these tops, and anything below 95 goes to my bottoms, my subs. And there was about 3,000 people in the event that I did with 4 of them, the whole set, and the sound was just too loud, too powerful, and I have to keep it down to about 80% in order to not go, because I went with my mirror. I walk around, and I have 105, 100 feet away from the speakers. I have 105. That's way too loud. So I had to bring it down to at least 95, and that's when I got to like 80%. So basically, I don't need that many speakers to do 3,000 people. I could have done it with just two tops and 2 bottom, which I learned that for my next event, but I didn't know that was that powerful, it was that great. And the way I'm running it, like I said, it's only I'm putting about 1,000 watt per cabinet on the tops, and they rated for 2,000 watts. So basically, in order for me to do that, I would have to fly the speakers, because they would be crazy loud. They could damage somebody's ears. So there's no way I can put 2,000 watt into them and not cause some problems. So we're now flying the speakers. So right now I'm putting only 1,000 watt, and I have 125 decibel at the speakers. Within 3 or 4 feet. So that's very loud. And then I'm getting 105 evenly within 100 to 200 feet gym that we did on our school. And there was, like I said, 3,000 people inside. The punch from the bass, since we have the mid bass here, and they are very low over, on the other subs, it hits you on the chest. It made you close vibrate, like you close want to jump off your body. We have so much compliments coming from the artists. When we did the sound, they just, I could not believe all of the compliments we got from the groups that we did the event for. It's just unbelievable sound. Like I said, you have to do a little bit of tuning, and they will sound great. They will give you way more than what you're gonna need for anything that I would say 10,000 people or less. For 4 of them, I know I'll be safe. I'll be perfectly safe within 10,000 people. You know, and maybe after our test, I decided we can go higher than that. But like I said, we did 3,000 people dancing, not sitting, dancing around people. And I want to show a clip also of it, so you have an idea. And this is with a 32 channel Behringer board that we use to connect all of the microphones and stuff. And right now we're running this with Samsung's 28. They've been great to me, so that's what I like. Probably for the next 10 years is what I'm going to be using, unless they run into some money and I can upgrade all of my sound to Peavey, which is what my goal is. Little by little, upgrade all of my board, my amps, my EQ, little by little to Peavey. I'm declare myself as a Peavey fan just for the quality that we're getting out of these speakers. And I'm not just saying it. When you receive compliments from the artists that you playing for, that you doing the work for, and the people, the managers, they hire you to do the sound, they come in and say, you know what, you have a kick-ass sound system. You know, like when they talk to you like that, you know, and they just hire you for the next 3-4 events in different places, you know you're doing something right. You know you got something good. When the musician, one of the musicians that were there, the singer, she finished a song, and after she finished the song, she started complimenting on how great the sound was. So I was walking, doing my checking all the way around. So from the stage to where it was like 150 feet, and I was back there. So when I started walking forward, everybody started looking at me, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Guess what? She was complimenting how great the sound was. And in that event, we only took 2 tops, 2 bottoms, and there was a lot of sound. That was unbelievable. And like I said, I'm only going 80% with the speakers because I have not met a place where it requires more than that. So the places I've been doing is probably, I don't know, 150 by 250, the size. They're good speakers. If you're looking for them, you're gonna make a good buy. I'm very proud on owning them because I know I'm ready for any event that comes along, and I know what the next step is if something bigger than 10,000 people comes along. And like I said, hopefully little by little we can upgrade to Peavey. They not providing or paying me to advertise them. I'm just happy of what the product that they provide to me. Since I buy the cheap speakers I have for $300 each to $1,000 each, they've always been great. With great speakers, low maintenance. That's another thing I love. They sound great. They just monster. They monsters. These sp4s are monster. You buy these speakers, this is the last speakers you ever gonna buy. If you buy 2 of them, that's what I will do. If you're doing anything less than 5,000 people, 2 of them, 2 tops, 2 bottoms is gonna be enough. That's my review on it. Like I said, I'm only a DJ. They got lucky and got hired to do sound also, and the people I'm doing sound for are very happy thanks to my sp4s. Thank you for viewing it. If you have any comment or any question, please write it on the bottom. I will be more than happy to answer.